I'm sure by watching all those videos, you must have become familiar with this term named as app gap. App gap. If I really have to expand further about this app gap, what I would like to tell you is, in the digital arena or in the e-business arena, it is very, very important to be a first mover or a second mover or at least a third mover, not beyond that. It's very, very important to be a first mover, second mover or third mover to the max. Else you are in the danger of being knocked out of the competition or being acquired. So these things can happen at the e-business level. And this is a pattern which has been happening. And this is a pattern which has been happening for the past decade and a half. I'll tell you the clear, simple difference. Suppose you are a person staying in Cuttack, okay? You open a barber shop or you open a cafe, you open or an FMCG company or a retail shop, a kirana shop, anything that is in the evergreen market, you open that shop, and if you get your basics right, you will succeed in that Cuttack region. Yes? Very straightforward. But if someone wants to ditch your particular shop and they want to go to Bhubaneswar, it comes with a cost. It also comes with energy being spent. It comes with a cost. It comes with time being lost. At the same time, it comes with the energy being spent as well. So much has to happen at the offline level. But what about online? How much cost do you incur if you are shifting from Amazon.in to Flipkart to Paytm? How much cost are you incurring? Zero. This is what happens in the digital arena. Switching costs are zero. Imagine the luxury that consumers are having in the digital arena. So in this way, what happens is, for a well-funded e-commerce startup or for an e-commerce company, it is very easy to acquire customers. And how are we behaving as consumers? Whatever e-commerce website which offers deep discounts, we immediately jump into that. Yes, all of us do that. I did that. You must have done it. All of us have done that. So if you're a well-funded e-commerce company or an e-commerce startup, it's very easy to acquire customers online. So after that comes the next challenge. How do you retain them? So retention can happen once you offer deep discounts and once you are into predatory pricing. All these things have to happen. That's why all the e-commerce or most of the e-commerce companies operating in India are loss-making startups. All of us know about this. It's not a big revelation. It's out there in the open. These are loss-making companies. Why? Because they want to grow very quickly. This is the game which was started by Jeff Bezos Saab in the late 90s. So he made sure that the Amazon.com was a loss-making company for 15 years, and after that it's starting to show some profits. So this was the game which was started by Jeff Bezos and Jack Ma, and the game is still continuing. I don't know, I mean, they were successful because they were the first movers. For the current e-commerce companies who are deploying that particular game, we just have to wait and watch. Will they actually turn profitable, or will there be an e-commerce bubble? This is something that we need to wait and watch. So if you look at the entire trend in India especially, all the first mover e-commerce companies or digital companies, they are the ones who are making a lot of millions. You look at Book My Show, you look at Paytm, you look at Flipkart, all these are first movers. Swiggy, that's a first mover. They are making money, revenues, not profits. They are making a lot of revenues. Why? Because they are first movers. First movers have a certain advantage of acquiring customers, and if they are well funded, by big investors, that is when they can kill the competition. What about the other e-commerce companies who were not the first movers? You look at Snapdeal, you look at ShopClues. So these are the companies. If there are any other companies which are coming to your mind, please share it in the chat section. So you look at ShopClues, you look at Freecharge also, you look at Snapdeal. They are struggling. Uber Eats as well. They are struggling. Why? Because they were not the first movers. Yes, they have acquired customers, but to to tackle or battle the price wars which are happening between both the firms, they are not able to sustain. So this is the game, and this is what we call as app gap. There is a gap. Quickly, it's very important to create apps. Quickly, it's very important to create those network effects. Quickly, it's very important to scale up. This is the game of the digital business, which is very different from the offline businesses. Also keep in mind that even if you are a well-funded digital business startup, you still have to create solid barriers to entry. Solid barriers to entry. There's something called as barriers to entry. So that barriers to entry concept belongs to the core competency. It's one of the arm of the core competency. And what is core competency of a business? I'll let you know in the next video.